Boom! What's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larsen. Welcome to week 0, day number 4. Excited for the lesson we've got for you guys today. Hey, for whatever reason, I am not able to be live with you guys right now. So just know that the video you're about to see is actually a recording. I did do it live, and I'm doing it in front of a live audience in the recording you're about to see. Please comment below like it is live, because I'm going to come back for whatever reason. I am sick or I'm out of town or something, and so I'm always live with you guys, but life happened for some reason. So please comment as if it is live inside of this and this Facebook post here, and I'll come back and make sure all your questions are answered. Anyway, I'm excited for you guys. This is a cool lesson.
Turn up your volumes, okay? Turn up as much as you can. I'm in a hotel room. I don't know if the sound's gonna work amazingly well, but I need your volume to be at 100% real quick, okay? Get real close to that speaker. Super close. Just wicked close. Everyone loud and clear, okay? Boom! What's going on, everyone? Welcome to day number 4 of the One Funnel Away Challenge. Hopefully that hurts your ears. Guys, I'm super excited for you to be here today, and I'm excited for you to be in this challenge. Okay, so you get, way to go, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, what's up? Okay, I want you to understand how jacked I get about this entire process. As you guys know, one of the biggest things I focus on with this is, look, we can teach you the framework, but if you don't have the right mind in this stuff and you're not working on yourself along the way, you're not going to be able to do the frameworks in the first place. Okay, so what today's challenge. Actually, first of all, before we even go any further, would you guys drop in like the biggest thing you've taken away so far? Like specifically yesterday, what is it that you guys took away from yesterday you guys loved so much? I would love to know that as I continually go back through the content and make sure that I've been delivering stuff that you guys actually like. You're not special or different. Very true, right? Meaning we should not think of ourselves as an exception to the rule. I'm only caring about rules in this challenge. I do not teach the 20% creative zone where we like to go get distracted by. It's all about the 80% framework that causes success as a rule, right? Getting out of your own way. Red dot, green dot, you guys like that one? That's a good one, right? Okay, red dot, green dot, focus on the vision, Rolodex. It's about who, not how. I love that, absolutely. Build the revenue first, then the business second, right? Which is the exact opposite that college teaches, right? The mainstream entrepreneurial idea out there is, let's go build a business and hopefully we'll find revenue to support it. That's the wrong order, the wrong way. Absolutely, revenue first. You'd be backwards about that, 100%. You can't play the violin. Exactly, right? Not about learning every single thing in the orchestra. It's about being the orchestrator. That's what entrepreneurship is, absolutely. Stop being a sissy, okay? That 100%, sometimes it just takes that. Thank you so much, Kelsey, right? Teamwork, revenue streams first. Easiest hack is to teach what you just learned to somebody else. Yes, remember the concept as you're learning here to learn for 2. Stack up, that's another one of my favorites. Hire when it hurts, model success. Boom, okay. Guys, I'm pumped for today. How many guys here have heard of the 10X speech that Russell did? Has anyone heard of that? Yeah, you guys, absolutely. Yes, cool. Okay, yeah. What people don't realize about that is like the Super Bowl of pitches, okay? That's the Super Bowl of pitches. Back when I first started this, I got in a lot of fights with teachers, okay? And it's because I would be learning something from Russell Brunson, okay? And then I would go and I would try and make money with it, and it would work. But I would go and I would try and make money with some of the things that my teachers were teaching me. I'm never going to badmouth education. I hope you guys know that. I am not ever going to try and, I think teachers do the best they can with what they got, okay? But the entrepreneur world moves really quickly, so I was learning old stuff, okay? So I started going and learning these frameworks, right? These patterns, these models from Russell Brunson. And I would go and I would apply them, and it started working, and I started making money from it. I was like, this is freaking awesome, this is so crazy cool, oh my gosh, right? But then I would go into my classes and get in fights with them, because they'd be like, well, this is how we're going to go build the business first. And I'd be like, that's not what Russell Brunson tells me to do. Okay? And I was totally that guy. I was 100% that kid. Well, when I first started learning more of those things, I started realizing that no matter who I was reading a book from, no matter who I was studying, right, there was a pattern. And the more I learned the pattern, the easier the game got. Okay, a few months ago, my wife and I were sitting down, and she goes, how do you know so often, like, what's going to happen usually before it does? You know, and a lot of these areas, you know, I was like, well, it's not like predicting the future, right? But I'm following a framework. She goes, really? she's like, I don't know if I could be creative enough yet, or this. I was like, well, first of all, you're extremely creative, and second of all, like, I'm actually not a creative genius either. How many super creative people do we have in the room? Anyone? Anyone like super creative? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I dabble. Okay, I love it. Cool. In my own mind, right? I love to have fun. Absolutely. Okay, cool. Someone's like, not me, right? And that's fine. That's fine. One of the major overarching fears that I see with people who join inside this program or the 2 Comma Club program or in any of the programs that I have personally or with Russell or all over the place, one of the things that holds people back from moving forward in the game is they believe they've got to be this creative psycho genius, right? Has anyone ever had that fear, like you haven't launched yet because you've like, oh, well, I'm not quite the creative person. I got to go hire somebody who's the creative individual. Right, totally, yeah. Believe to receive, yes, me, so true. Someone said no, that's good for you. What? I'm not at the end of it all, right? Okay. What I was saying is, one of the biggest things I love about this is the farther and farther and farther I've got down to it, I've realized that it's all about the framework that I follow, not about being creative. Okay, the path has already 80% been decided and plowed by somebody else. And millions of dollars are created by those who just understand the framework rather than that last 20% where it's the creative zone. You don't got to go learn the 20%. That's not the purpose of this challenge. And honestly, I'm not a creative genius. I'm not. What I got crazy obsessed over, you guys, was the patterns. Okay? And I decided that I would leave ClickFunnels to test the patterns. Okay? And I decided that I would do it as kind of like the ultimate test. It's like, well, let's see if this actually works. So I just want to tell you what I did real quick so that you understand that it does work. Okay, before anyone goes, well, Steven, this won't work for me because I'm not you. Yeah, bull crap, you can do it as well, all right? Okay, what I want you to understand, so I left ClickFunnels a year ago at December 31st. And what I did was I decided to be like the ultimate litmus test that these things work. Okay, and I left with no product, no additional revenue, no sales funnel. I had nothing. There was no assets. I had kind of an idea, maybe something I might want to sell, but there was nothing. Okay. Day number 1, all right, January 1st, I created a registration page for like a webinar. And I had an idea of what it might be. And I said, hey, register here if you want to come on in. And I sent out an email about it. Okay. And people started registering. I didn't even know what that was going to be about. Okay. I had no idea what it was going to be about. I did not have my MLM thing. No, I had nothing. This is when I created that MLM thing, okay, just so you know. I had nothing. There was no product. I did not have anything, okay? So what I did, though, is day number 1, I created that registration process, okay? I went and I started creating the registration, and I went and I emailed, I started talking about it, and I got on social media, and I went to different forums and different groups and said, hey, I'm doing a free thing if you want to come check it out. People got on, and they started registering. Day number 2, literally January 2nd, I was like, oh crap, what should I sell? Right? And I started asking people in the group and asking people around, right? I was like, hey, what if you had help? What kind of help would you want? And they started telling me, I wish I had this, or I'm getting stuck in these areas, I'm getting stuck in this area. And they started giving me an idea of what they would want to buy. I was like, sweet, okay? And I started writing the script, okay? Which is something I'm gonna talk about in a second. The next day, Wednesday, I was like, I should probably build a page where people can pay me. Okay, again, I didn't have anything. Okay, I was like, oh man, I should probably build a page where people can actually pay me. So I built an order form and a membership site, and I put something in there. Okay, now this is ballsy, and I'm not telling you guys have to go do all this stuff, but I'm trying to prove to you the fact that this stuff works. I was trying to be the ultimate litmus test. Okay, Thursday. Literally January 4th, I decided to do the webinar to the people who had registered and closed like 20% on there and came out 37 grand. And I was like, holy crap, this is nuts, right? And then the next week, I did the same thing. And the next week, I did the same thing. There was no product, okay? It was not a bait and switch. They knew there was no product yet. I told them, you're getting beta access. You're getting access to this. You're getting this, right? And then I went, and then with the customer, they helped me understand what I should go create. Because I asked them, okay, what is it that you want to buy? And I would go make that. What is it that you wish Module 2 was about? and I'd go make that. What did you watch what Module 3 was about? And then I go make that. Okay? They literally guided me the entire way. You guys remember yesterday I told you a story about that student-run business I was doing? We were doing $3,000 a week, right? And it was for food. It was the exact same concept. I am not a cook. I don't know how to cook. I hate cooking. Okay? It was the same concept. Go out, get with the customers, learn a little bit about what they want, create it, and sell it back to them. They make the product for me. They make the marketing for me. They make, okay, what this challenge, remember this is week 1, just all about building belief. What this challenge is really built for is to help you guys start to see the patterns and the frameworks that cause success as a rule. I've said that like a billion times, I know, but I'm bringing it back to that. So someone's like, I don't qualify because I'm not a creative genius. Okay, not true. I want you to understand that it's about that framework. So today's assignment is for you to go watch the 10X Secrets presentation that Russell has created and watch that script. Okay? That webinar script, I will tell you there's almost nothing else on this planet that pisses me off more than when someone's saying, I read Expert Secrets, but I'm not doing a webinar. Right? I'm not an info product business. No! Oh my gosh, I'm about to throw something, okay? That drives me insane. That book is not about webinars. It is not about info products. That book is about selling. And I use the perfect webinar script, that script, in every single thing I launch, webinar or not. Every podcast episode, every video, I'm doing it on you right now. If any of you guys have actually gone through it, you know that's what I'm doing to you, okay? I am. It's an abbreviated version of it. Every single one of these every day. Watch what I'm doing. That's how I'm doing it. And what I started realizing is that if I went ahead and just got really good at that, okay, cash pops out as a rule. You guys getting this? Okay, take it from the guy. Remember, I got kicked out of college because I failed out. I didn't know how to learn. Okay, remember, I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know how to do those things. And that's why I'm trying to help you guys understand with this. First of all, let's work on you so you know what problem you are solving at a time, at any given time. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I can't speak. I don't know how to be on stage. I don't know how to talk. Whatever it is. Just find that one thing that's holding you back. Realize that it is the catalyst for your success when you lean into it and flip that crap, okay? And then when you start learning these frameworks that cause success as a rule, it's hard to fail. The reason people fail at it is because they try to find holes in what I'm saying right now. And then they turn around and say things like, well, I'm in B2B, so it doesn't work for me, Steven, but that's really, I'm in retail, I'm in brick and mortar. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna throw my mouse through the screen and smack you, okay? Because I'm just trying to, you feeling me? I want you to understand this, okay? I have brought thousands of people through this process now. Many have become millionaires. Okay? Many have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is still really, really good, right? Many have made money for the first time in their life. And the biggest variable is you. And I'm not yelling at you. I really care about you, and I care about this whole thing. So when I left ClickFunnels, right, it was me testing what we were teaching. And it was me, and then I went and I brought others through, and I brought others through, and I brought others through, and I want you to understand why this works so well. So when you go watch the perfect webinar script that Russell has got for you, understand that you're not watching a pitch. I don't care if you buy it, okay? You can buy it if you want. That's not the point. I'm trying to help you guys go and watch. Watch from another set of eyes. You're watching Russell Brunson in the Super Bowl of pitches in that script. Watch what he's doing. And my challenge to you, if I can add on an additional one, okay? My challenge to you is to consume the pitch slowly. When I was broke as a joke and I kept thinking I had to outsmart everybody because I was doing what college was teaching me, okay, that was the very reason why I could not have any success. I kept changing the framework I was following. I wasn't following a framework. I wasn't following a model. I wasn't following somebody else having, right? There wasn't anyone else. I wasn't following anything, okay? I wasn't doing anything. So consume that pitch like ant speed, okay? I recommend that you watch it and pause and think about that. Why did he say that, okay? Russell has done thousands of those pitches. I would say I've done hundreds. I'm not at his level yet, okay? But every little every noise, the inflections at the end of his sentences, right? Does that make sense? When I go up like this, I'm actually closing you because you go like this in your head when I say that, little at the end of every sentence, my inflections, okay? Watch that. Watch the little ums, watch the little ha's, watch him getting you to say yes inside there. Watch him, all those things inside there, it is brilliant. And I want you to watch that. If I can teach you that one skill and you take nothing else, this entire thing, it will be worth everything to you. Okay, that one script is what I use in all my content generation. It's what I use in all my pitches. It's what I use in all my funnels. That's it. That's the script. There you go. There's the secret. That's the secret to selling. Okay. Now, if you remember back to those 3 things that this challenge is going to teach you, we're teaching you funnel building, offer creation, and sales message writing. Okay. But you're doing it in the opposite order. We're going to teach you how to make a sales message, which is why you're watching the 10X thing, because you're watching Russell in his prime, like he's killing it. Okay. Then we're going to go in and we're going to help you create an offer. I believe that's week 2. Week 3 is the one we're actually going to go in, and it's a heavy week. Stick with it. Okay. And just know that you're going to go build a funnel at that time. That's what you're going to go do. So build the funnel, but we're doing it in that order. The issue, like I said last time, is that people will do it the opposite direction. Don't do it that way. Okay. Anyway. So in order to learn the 10X Secrets pitch, one thing that I did is I went and I took that script and I printed it, okay? And in fact, I've done that with a lot of different scripts and a lot of different webinars, that I will print it, or I'll take it and get it transcribed, or I'll take it right and I'll lay those things out even on my floor and I will study it, okay? It's just a pattern, okay? I'm going to ruin you guys. You're going to go watch every single infomercial from here on out and watch what they're doing. Like, oh, crap, that's really good. Oh, that's why they pulled that audience in. Oh, sweet, they pulled that audience in, right? And that's what you're going to be doing throughout it. But I just need to understand that, though. One of the things that, when I first started working at ClickFunnels, and I was this far away from Russell, right? I was like this close to him. One of the things that shocked me the most as I started attending his inner circle was how similar every business was, regardless of what they were selling. They would get up on stage, and these guys would be making millions of dollars, and they're getting on stage, and I was a little intimidated, sitting in the back, like, whoo, trying to take notes, trying to keep my cool, like, oh, ain't nothing but a thing, babe. What's up? I'm just watching tons of millionaires pitch on stage and talk to each other and teach each other cool crap, right? And I was sitting on the side, and I would start writing notes. And I remember going back home one day and realizing they are all doing the exact same thing, even though they're all selling the different stuff, either on the internet, off the internet, brick and mortar, B2B, right? Info product, e-commerce, didn't matter. And that was the most stark, it was like a painful lesson because I didn't want to, I was like, no, I'm different. I'm Steve Larsen, right? And that was the hardest part for me to get past, was to watch each of these guys get on stage and be like, you're all selling the same way. It's not what you're selling, it's how you're selling it. That changed my life. And I dedicated my time to learning what they were doing. That changed everything for me, okay? That changed everything for me. So that's why we're trying to pre-frame you for week number 1, so that when you start to see what we're doing with you next week, you don't look at the script and go, well, it's just a script. No, that script, the perfect webinar script comes from Russell being on stage for 14 years and being told no, being rejected, being, right, and sometimes almost literally booed out, right, where no one would buy from him, okay? And some guru would see him, walk up and go, hey, you know what you should add to your script is this, or tweak this, or make that there, okay? That script is the culmination of 14 years of selling, okay? That one script made $10 million in his year, or 2 years, selling Funnel Hacks webinar on autopilot. Don't discount it when you see it. Well, I'm not going to do the stack. How many of you guys feel, yeah, I know some of you guys haven't seen it yet, but you know when they're like, first you're going to get this, then you're going to get this, then you're going to get this. We call that the stack. We're going to stack on value throughout, and you guys are going to watch that. I was scared to freaking death to do that. I was like, I'm going to look like an idiot. People are going to be like, you're also going to get this, and then this, and this, and then this. Okay? How many guys are afraid to do that? I get it. I was afraid forever. Anyone freaked out by that? You're like, I'm going to look like an idiot. Right? People are going to look at me and be like, hey, I don't want to do that. Or I'm sick of telling stories. They've heard that story. Or there's no way I'm going to go in and I'm going to say right after everything to get him to say yes and all these trial closes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, no worries. I'm actually envious of the epiphanies you're about to have in this challenge. I wish I could go back and experience that and be like, whoa, things are not the way they were. Things are not the way I thought they were. It's really, really fun. But anyways, I just wanted to know, I hear you, but don't carry that as a banner for the reason you don't move forward. Okay? Every time I've taught this on stage, every time I've taught this to a group, someone always stands up and says, the stack seems like it's really stupid, Steven. I remember there's a guy in an event I was talking to, and it was an expensive event. And there was a guy, it was 15 to 20 grand to be in the room for 3 days. And there was this guy, and he was, I don't remember his name. I remember his face kind of, it was over on the back left of the room. And he stood up, and he was from another country, and he stood up and he goes, Steven, do all of you Americans have to be like, bleh, 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 all the time in order to sell your crap? And he's kind of a jerk. And I was like, no, what are you talking about? And he goes, well, every one of you guys is like, I'm excited. I'm so excited to be on with you today. I'm so excited. He's like, and he goes, is that part, like, is there something to that? Or are you just all like that stupid and hypey? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I goes, there's a reason we do that though. And he's like, no, you all Americans, you just look stupid. You look dumb doing that. And I said, here's the thing. I'm bringing your attention to this so that when you watch Russell talk, you know how he's talking and you know why he's doing it. Okay? If I come at you, how many of you guys have noticed, like, I'm the original Energizer Bunny, baby. Okay? That little rabbit thing's got nothing on me. I'm kind of high energy, right? You see that? There's a reason for it. Remember, I was a shy kid. I got the nicest kid award in high school. It was not because I was nice. It's because I'm freaking shy. I had no self-confidence, right? I had to overcome that. Okay? The reason I'm so high leveled up is there is something that happens when I am talking. It's like if you're watching someone on camera, their energy level is slightly higher than yours watching it. Something happens to media. As I go through media and it pops out TV on the other side, it comes out a little bit lower energy level than the way I said it. Some of my earliest podcast episodes I went back and I listened to, that was so detrimental to my psyche. Because I went and I listened to them and it was like, what's up, everyone? Hey, I'm so excited to be here today to tell you about this podcast episode. And it's really cool. I mean, it's like so awesome. And it freaking sucks to listen to. The content was good. My delivery was garbage. Okay? When you watch Russell speak, the reason we're doing that and the reason I'm so hypey and so energy, like, elevated all the time is because, and someone said I don't agree. All right, yeah, it's because you're a nerdy person like myself. But 99% of humanity, it's boring to listen to. Okay? It's boring to listen to. I don't agree that, like, you know, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That's true. But, like, the teacher should also be good at delivering it, in my opinion. And we are salesmen, not teachers. So I'm going to sell you by bringing you to a higher level of energy. I'm responsible for the level of energy that I set in the room as you listen. Okay? That is a huge amount of selling. And so I'm not saying you got to be like, bleh, 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 all the time and be like that guy was. He was kind of a jerk. Okay? But what I'm saying is the reason we're doing that, so watch Russell. In the 10X thing, when you guys go watch it, go do the worksheet. Take that worksheet, print it out, and take notes on what you're seeing. Not what he's saying. Take notes on what he's doing, what you're seeing. Okay? You'll notice, like he talks about, every time he talks about success, he's going to point to where the closing tables are going to be. Every time he's talking about failure, he's going to point to the exit in the room. Okay? He's setting precedents like crazy. The things he's doing with his words, the way he's saying the words, the way he's going in and getting you to say yes like crazy, the stories he's telling that are breaking and rebuilding your belief patterns that will break and rebuild. Okay, you need to understand this. This is not one-on-one selling. What we are teaching you inside of this program is one-to-many selling. What? Okay, that's why I can be on a trip in a hotel room right now, going to Hollywood, doing some cool stuff here for some cool clients. Okay, and my funnels are still selling the majority of people who are going to them. While I'm not the one doing the selling. One-on-one selling is not the same as one-to-many selling. So when you go and you watch the things that he's doing, it is a script that is crafted to create a one-to-many selling scenario. How do I tell a script that goes and covers the majority of the issues in the audience? How do I craft the stories that alleviates the majority of the false beliefs in the audience so that I still get sales coming in? Now let's take that crap and go put it on the internet. The fact that it's on the internet does not mean it's a funnel. It's a funnel if you've sold anything ever, you have a funnel. So a lot of people don't do it on purpose, which is why they suck. Okay? It doesn't matter where the funnel is, online or offline. I'm going to take that script, and that's my one-to-many pitch. Okay, that's why this is different, and that's why I'm trying to bring a lot of your attention to, like, watch what he's doing. It's not a normal thing. Watch what he's doing. It's very, very thought out. Okay, I mean, think about ClickFunnels. Okay, they're on track to being $1 billion company. They've taken on no VC funding. They did not fund any of it out of their own pockets. Holy crap. Okay, they did not give up equity just to get traffic or to get some, right? You watch what they've done. The reason is because they built a front-end funnel and they made a freaking webinar. That's how, okay? That's how. That's why there's such a unicorn. That's why everyone's freaking out about them so much. They've not taken on any debt. They're not giving away any equity. They've not self-funded. They've not taken on, they've not given. You guys get what I'm saying? You want to skip the whole VC funding crap? You learn this. It's not hard. It's a script. It's learnable. It's a framework. It's doable. That's why you're all here, okay? Learn the framework. Watch what Russell does. I actually went and I grabbed every one of the top selling webinars that I've ever seen Russell do ever, and I put them in sequence. I downloaded them, okay? So I can, that way I can listen to him pitching. I'm just listening to pitches, man. This is my sport, okay? And if you want to see the Super Bowl of pitches, that is what the 10X Secrets pitch is. You're going to watch him sell 9,000 people and come away with $3.4 million in 90 minutes, okay? That is a skill set worth learning, my friends, okay? And it's not hard because the path's already there and we've already got the framework there for you. That's what you're going to learn here, okay? What's up? Okay, what questions do you guys have? Okay, why can't their competitors do the same? It's funny. There will be other people who have funnel building software who don't sell their own software with a funnel. I don't get it. We've even brought that to their attention. I don't get it. I have no idea. I'm learning so much from you. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much, Victoria. Appreciate that. Blown away. Thank you very much, Carrie. Appreciate that. My funnel is on Kajabi, but I want ClickFunnels. Yeah, cool. Yeah, totally. You can go and I build everything in ClickFunnels, including members areas. It's even okay to get our avatar to do the webinars. Outsourcing to professional. Sometimes it's best if you can learn it, though. When I'm going out and I'm like doing consulting with companies or I'm working with somebody new or whatever, one of the things is like, oh man, we all run to this funnel building, the offer creation, the message creation zone. If I can get you to agree to learn to become the attractive character, right? Guys, it will take you places you did not ever think. Right? I have become Steve Larsen on stage, not learning about stage or outsourcing somebody else to be on stage for me. You know what I mean? It's the reason why, like, I can launch a funnel and something will fail, right? Because it does. All of us launch. Usually every time we launch a funnel, it fails the first time out. Then we go tweak it, and we relaunch. Now it's like break even. And then we launch it, we retweak, and now then it starts making money. Just know that all of us do that. All the professionals do that. Don't get freaked out when that happens to you. But the reason why I can jump back so fast is because I've learned to become the attractive character of my business, which creates a following. Okay, and we're going to talk about that in the future as we move forward a little bit here, okay? But I just want you to understand, like, I strongly, strongly encourage you to not outsource the attractive character piece of your business. Learn to become that, and then it's your protection. It's literally the safety net for you and your future, okay? The safety net for your business is publishing, but the safety net for you as an individual is learning to become a followable individual on the internet, okay? All right, I'm going all over the place here, but I just want you to understand that. I left just following the framework, and it worked really, really well, okay? I was testing it, just making sure it was the ultimate litmus test. I brought a lot of people there's literally 7,500 people who came through this challenge last time. There's 6,000 people on it this time. I brought hundreds that came through on the 2 Comic Cup coaching program, 600 the first time, about 700 the second. My own programs as well, hundreds and hundreds there as well. I want you to understand, like, this is extremely proven, and it boils my blood when someone's like, well, I'm an exception to the rule here. No, you're not, okay? No, you're not. You're not exception to the rule. These scripts work because they are tailored to human psychology, okay? And unless you are an exception of human psychology, it's going to work for you. You see what I'm saying? I get real fiery about that when someone's like, well, it doesn't work for you because I'm in this scenario. Okay, oh my gosh. There's the door, okay? I want you to understand this stuff. Okay, I'm a cyborg. I love it. Sounds good. What scripts? Someone said, what scripts? So the scripts, guys, go watch. And the first time what you're going to go do is just experience the script that Russell is going through during the 10X Secrets thing. That is the purpose of today's challenge. Experience that script. Okay, but second of all, what I need you to do is that while you are watching it, I'm going to pre-frame you a little bit for this next piece. Okay, you have buying emotions that Russell will put in you, literally, okay, for a product that you don't even know about yet. There's some serious magic going on with that. The thing that will make or break you in this game is if you can understand that products don't sell themselves. They don't. Products never sell themselves. So we need to create a script that sells the product. Okay? There are two halves to the game. The funnel is just how it's delivered. But what you're really learning here to be a funnel builder and build a funnel, the one funnel way challenge, is to learn offers and messages. They're two separate things. They work together, but the fallacy comes in believing your product is so good that all I need to do is put it in front of people. They're going to buy garbage. Okay? Very few products ever have actually done that successfully. Very few ever. Okay? Maybe when Steve Jobs stood up with the iPod and said 1,000 songs in your pocket. Maybe, but even then, that's still a pitch. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so what I need you to do, and what I'm trying to bring your attention to again, we're going to stop here, is what is Russell doing and saying that causes buying emotions in me, because it is emotional, not logical, before I even know what the product is, before I even know what his offer is, before I even see him go through all the stack slide things. How is he doing that? And then we're going to go into heavily how to write those kinds of scripts for you guys in the coming challenge here. Cool? What's up? Guys, appreciate you. You're all awesome. Get out there and be a capitalist. Bye.
What's up, guys? Hey, thank you so much for taking the One Funnel Away Challenge, and hopefully you guys liked today's lesson. We are always trying to find cool ways to just keep this fun and engaging. We know that there is usually a lot of mental work that someone has to go through just to get their first funnel out the door, which is shocking. You would think that it's just all about marketing. It really is not. A lot of work goes on between the ears. What we want to do with you guys is I got two things here. I'm making sure I can say to you guys here. There's two things going on. Number one, at the end of the challenge, I always like to bring on a couple of the students, and I will live critique your funnel if you do this thing. Okay, go to ofareview.com, ofareview.com, and use the Epiphany Bridge script, which we will teach you about if we haven't yet. Use the Epiphany Bridge script to go through and leave an honest review of what you've thought so far about the One Funnel Away Challenge. That's ofareview.com. Then what I do is I go back and I like to look through each of the testimonials, each of the success stories, things that are happening, and myself as well, the ClickFunnels team, go through and we find the ones where we're like, oh my gosh, you don't have to be living in a gutter to qualify for this, by the way, either, okay? But as you go through, you can start looking at this. We look through and we see the stories that we're like, oh man, it'd be cool to bring this person on at the end of the challenge. And so that's one thing that I do with you guys. So number one, if you guys would like to be able to be considered for me to critique your funnel live in front of everybody at the end of this challenge, go to ofareview.com. Second thing, okay, secondly, ofareview.com is also where I like to see some of the neatest stories, transformation stories. There's actually a One Funnel Away podcast. One Funnel Away, it's called One Funnel Away Stories. That's the name of the podcast. One Funnel Away Stories is a podcast specifically interviews with me interviewing you and the coolest stories and neatest transformations. Again, not that you need to be like totally living in a gutter and then turn back around and have this huge success. But what I do is I like to go back to the ofareview.com and I will look through all those cool testimonials, things like that you guys are dropping, and my team and myself reach out and I ask, could I interview you? Okay. So if you want to be, number one, considered for me critiquing your funnel, and number two, possibly getting on the One Funnel Away podcast, okay, One Funnel Away Stories podcast, just go to ofareview.com. Okay, that's the first thing. I know there's a lot. I'm just kind of pounding all this information out. We get a lot of questions. That's why we're doing this. Second of all, if you want to, Russell constantly, he likes to do like cool contests. So if you go to onefunnelaway.com/unboxing, and what you can do is, we actually want you guys to go take your One Funnel Away box that we ship to you and take a video of yourself opening it and just walking through it. Be excited, right? There's certainly more points for creativity and flair. And there's actually, if you go to onefunnelaway.com/unboxing, what it'll do is it'll give you a bunch of instructions on what you need to do. It's easy. Take your phone, film it, record it, and we'll actually put you into a drawing where Russell goes in and he chooses somebody to win $1,000 cash or Funnel Hacking Live tickets, or right. There's a bunch of stuff that he gives that's really, really cool to kind of keep people excited. Again, we know the process is kind of intense with this. So again, the other link that you should know about is onefunnelaway.com /unboxing. And that will go there and it'll give you all the instructions you need to be entered into the drawing for the contest. All right, guys, thanks so much. And remember, OFAreview.com and then also onefunnelaway.com /unboxing. Thanks, guys.